We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Anybody here from Canada?
Today we're going to be taking a look at Arcade1up's 2023 lineup so far, what has already been revealed and released stateside. Yet, none of these titles are still available north of the border here in Canada. Are they coming? Are they not coming? Are they going to be delayed? So far, we have had 5 new cabinets that have been released and are available stateside. Yet at this time, none of these cabinets have become available here in Canada, while some rumors are persisting that some are never coming, while others are only being delayed. And this really concerns me as a Canadian consumer. Am I still going to be able to buy Arcade1up products here in Canada?
But here's the problem. It is not available in Canada, or going to be available in Canada anytime soon.
Oh, Canada, I'm sure there's other stuff we got.
Hey, this is B from Kong0S, and the last couple of days, I've been a little bit furious about what might be happening with Arcade1up's Fast and Furious cabinet, and it kind of sucks. I did a whole hour-long gameplay of the original Fast and Furious game, which I thought would be the version of the game that would be on the cabinet. Turns out we might be completely duped, and that version of the game isn't on the cabinet at all. Tokyo Drift, or the Drift version of the cabinet, is the main game that the cabinet is using, but is just taking the original tracks and then calling it Fast and Furious. I was like taking Cruisin' World, and you know, if Cruisin' World had the original Cruisin' USA tracks on it, and you played that game with the Cruisin' World cars, it's still Cruisin' World. You can't call it Cruisin' USA. This is where I have the biggest issues, that this cabinet from Arcade1up is called the Fast and the Furious Deluxe Arcade Machine. That this is showing the skin of the original Fast and Furious arcade game with the beautiful Mitsubishi Eclipse that's not even in the arcade game that you can select to play.
People, you're dumbasses. You got fucked and you don't even know it, and they didn't buy you dinner either.
We're gonna have the Super, right? Vin Diesel Super, right?
Vin Diesel Super?
Well, you gotta have the Charger, the Challenger, right?
Well, we're waiting.
Okay. If that's not going to be in there. Well, okay, the Green Eclipse, the one that's on the side of the cabinet, the staple of the Fast and the Furious series, the Green Eclipse, my favorite car in the whole movie. Wait, why aren't you saying anything? Are you telling me this is not also in the game?
Well,
they're all staple characters in the movie.
Yep.
Nothing? They're not even in there?
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Okay, so I'm seeing a trend here. We announce a product, we put it out there, everybody gets excited about it, we pre-order, then, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, the facts start trickling out about the game. Didn't we experience this with another cabinet that came out that had to do with like 4 players and a football, and like everybody pre-ordered and
okay. 7-Up, chat.
What's going on with that pass? Like what? What?
He did restart the cabinet.
Now they're trying to restart the
and it was
cab.
still having issues.
It's still having issues.
Look at
Well, you know what? Put that shit on your hotspot.
Didn't we see this with the last few cabinets that come out with Arcade1up? They got your money, they got your pre-order, and then the facts started coming out about the game, and now people are mad. I'm personally mad because the Eclipse is my favorite car.
Sir, I said good day.
The game, well, could be bad compression, I don't know. But it did look like it was kind of slowing down a little bit. So, not exactly sure what that is, but it works. They do Time Crisis 2 with link play, take all my money. You know.
So let's take a look at the actual design of Time Crisis. And when we saw the leak, we saw that the actual design was very skinny, and it looked kind of like a banana is what many out there had compared it to.
We're not going to fall for a banana.
You're not gonna fall for the banana?
Shit is bananas, B-A-N You look depressed. Is it all this Fast and Furious news?
It is.
I personally haven't played these games. I just watched videos on YouTube, and that was enough for me to basically be like, okay, this looks really, really cool. It's a phenomenal driving cabinet, and maybe the best one out of the three.
But what I want to talk about is that Arcade1up's release of Fast and Furious. 2 games on there with the racing wheel similar to a Ridge Racer on the same pedals and whatnot. $5.99 plus shipping.
How does that make you feel?
Like I don't want to buy one. How does it make you feel?
I don't want to buy one anyway.
Why not? Don't you like Fast and Furious?
We have so many games right now. I told him something's got to go.
I can't understand that.
And I imagine Daytona USA is doable, you know, because they're doing Fast and Furious.
You know, you could buy up to 4 cabinets and link them. That might be appealing for a lot of people within the community, especially if sales start going on. I can definitely see people buying, 2, 3, or 4 cabinets.
I just wanted to get a game in of some Attack from Mars. Then all of a sudden the music stopped and I couldn't hear the music anymore. And the screens are off. So I turn it off, I turn it back on, and it doesn't boot up. Went to bed, woke up the next day, and the next day, same thing, just doesn't want to boot up. He sent me all these instructions. Am I going to do all this work only to find out that the part's like $150, $200, maybe 1 month out of warranty? And I'm hoping the new parts that they send out are of better quality than the original part, because then I'm just going to be in the same boat here in 7 more months. And, this is probably a factor into why we heard they're not going to be doing pinball anymore.
So, having issues with my Star Wars Arcade1up pinball. It just crapped out on me. I never did any type of mods on it. Contacted Arcade1up, and through 100 different email, it seems like they made me do all kinds of different things. Bypass this, do that. All to tell me, which I already knew, that my PCBA had gone out. They made me pay $80 for a new PCBA. Then, that's not the kicker. That pissed me off too. But then they have the audacity after they ship it to tell me that I have to send back the defective PCBA that I bought. I purchased a replacement part. Why the hell would I have to send back a defective part so you can refurbish it and sell it to some other sap for free? Unbelievable. What kind of customer service do you have? No customer service, apparently. Well, your reputation is going down the tubes. I was a good customer, but not anymore. Sorry, it's laundry day. Not any pissed. I will never buy another Arcade1up product, and I'm going to slam them every chance I get. Do better. And it doesn't matter if you do better, because I'm not buying your shit anyway.
Has anyone ever asked you the question, when do you have enough arcades?
I still have 10 Arcade1up cabinets in my house. That's still a pretty sizable collection.
Has anyone ever asked you the question, do you actually play all of your arcades?
I have 10 that I still play and love every day.
Or any other seemingly insignificant questions like this?
Of course, it's all selfish because I want to buy everything.
And if you're new to this niche, you'll probably know and see that there's a bunch of man-children out there creating drama about really stupid things.
I just can't stand the way Papa Brad is. Him single-handedly ruined the iArcade for me.
It's ridiculous. I have to say something, OTG, because you hit something on the head.
Yeah.
I'm not one that's going to be discussing another person, but I think he single-handedly sunk iArcade.
Another mistake that Arcade1up is doing, they're using toxic YouTubers to push their stuff. Someone that will make personal attacks on a person in a stream should not be a brand ambassador.
He ate too many paint chips when he was on YouTube, and he done lost his fucking mind.
Did you eat a lot of paint chips when you were a kid? Why?
If I was the company, I would disassociate myself with that motherfucker.
What he's looking for is drama clicks, drama views. Well, guess what, chump? I'm not playing.
Brad, have a nice day.
Seems like Arcade1up is pushing this Fast and Furious cab to She-Line. Someone who actually said they didn't want to review it, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Arcade1up, you need to start looking at some of the positive YouTubers that are out there. putting out positive, good content. When a big company backs someone that's making hate streams, I gotta ask, what is that company thinking? The image of that company is not good.
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.